less janky and a little bit more consistent. So I'm looking forward to.
I'm glad some bugs are fixed. I'm not glad about the Elton bug, though. Why isn't her ricochet bullet still not a projectile, huh?
What do you mean?
She needs it.
Oh, my God.
She don't really need it.
Oh, my God.
I just want it. You
They're
feel me?
bullets. Bro.
They're not regular projectiles, but as you can see, the top 8 bracket has been broken down as follows. We got RA, JettSett going up against Honest, CapnSugar in our winners finals. And then, as I mentioned before, loser semis, KXM versus Luigi. That's going to be coming up next. And of course,
She has a gun. How is it not a projectile?
It's a bullet, man.
Yeah, I actually find it hilarious, though, that in the previous game, there's characters that can shoot electricity out of their hands, and yet, like, the lady that shows up with, like, a CZ is the one that's, like, the most frightening projectile in the whole game.
And I actually lied. We are actually going to the winners finals next. Excuse my my fib there. We're going to have JettSett on that Vatista, as I mentioned before, versus CapnSugar on his Linne. Getting the button checks, making sure we're all nice and proper before going into the winners finals. Because again, there's a $1,000 pop bonus for this tournament here at DreamHack Anaheim. So you know, whoever wants that W wants to make sure they have their buttons correct and not have anything cost them some rounds or some matches because of it.
One of the most interesting things I saw for Vatista as a change is she has a new move, which is 2 BBB, where it's like a yo-yo. It like goes back and forth. And I've already seen some really interesting combos with it as well. So it's one of those things, it's like it's her 2B and it goes forward and comes back. And in that way, I think it fixed up some of her combos that might have been a little bit janky otherwise. I'm not happy about it. I didn't think this character deserved any buffs. I don't think this character deserves anything. I don't think Vatista players deserve anything, but they got stuff. So it's, you know, whatever. It's fine.
And I do like quality of life changes. That's something I'm a big fan of in fighting games. Making things more consistent, always a good feeling. But man, that whip flash kick, punished slightly by CapnSugar. But again, because of Batista's unique trait, right? You don't get a high counter on a whip flash kick or anything like that. Just using it for the side switch. JettSett now trying to force him to this corner, get that Vatista game going. Wow, the air assault ends up getting in. He gets a high counter for that.
Oh my!
Lead Vatista control right now. Goes to the other side. Wow. This is a big opportunity for CapnSugar, though. Uses the chain shift as well. Okay.
Yeah, this is a huge position for CapnSugar. Linne controls the corner so well with Kugas. Drop him on the ground. Nice tech throw. That's going to get him out. Yeah, especially able to set up the gem. Super laser. Presses buttons anyway. No thank you, sir. Back in the corner you go.
You don't show respect out here. You got to earn it. Oh, and the flash kick blocked and punished. CapnSugar looking out for him. And he's catching him every time.
That was 2 whip flash kicks. I love to see it. Blocked flash kicks?
Yeah, right. Because Vatista being a zoning character and being so annoying to play against, right, you want to press your offense super hard once you actually get the knockdown. But CapnSugar showing great discipline right there. Does get caught low, however. God damn. 3.2. Oh, my goodness. We still going up there. CS on the end of that just to set up again. Ooh, air shield. That was a good look from CapnSugar, but he couldn't make the most out of it.
Yeah, Linne actually plummeted first, so he was able to tech faster and get put out buttons before JettSett here. There you go, using that Cougar range really well. The tech throws have been the saving grace for JettSett here. He's been able to save his hide more than once because of it.
Yeah, Vatista has so many options from that range where you end up after a tech throw as well.
Oh, the red missed to death!
That was really good, right? He was shielding. He wanted to make sure he got the grid. Just CS's afterwards. Ooh, the laser beams. Now, this is exactly where you want to be as Vatista, right? You have the significant life lead. You're just using your mobility to get away from the Linne. Gets the high counter and drills for the W.
Yeah, good pickup out of the air, too. Sometimes those combos can be a little bit finicky.
Yeah, just putting the gems out there.
Pick it up. Yes.
Great conversion from CapnSugar here.
Spends the money on the EX Kuga.
Wow. Ends up working out, keeping JettSett locked down in this corner here. Does use the CS.
Oh, no! All right, well, at least he started with a 5A, so it's not going to be as much damage as it could be, but still in a bad position right here. And CapnSugar in control of the cycle. No, the big shield saves the day. No, the grid break at the last second.
Yeah, CapnSugar has been catching on to JettSett's shield habits. Takes full advantage over there, gets the throw. And now we're just setting up shop once again. The lasers on the other side. CapnSugar knows he doesn't have to be antsy about it though, because he's got a healthy life lead.
I was about to say, is my man going to down back for 45 seconds?
No, he CS'd instead, caught the big low from that range, and that's going to be 2 Ws on the side. Or is that 1 W? 1 W.
That is the first one, yes.
For Linne. The orbs. I really like CapnSugar's maneuverability around this, but he does get caught. That's the life of playing against a zoner, though. Sometimes you gotta sacrifice your vitality to get in.
Especially scary versus, like, this is one of the most unbelievably strong zoner types I've seen, because she has so much control and then also has the ability for reversals as well. And so, like, finding that balance between spending your life getting in and then trying to, like, not push your pressure as soon as you get that time is so difficult versus this character.
Yeah, but then she can do stuff like that, right? Where she just puts out the gem and then starts concentrating, build that grid to win the Vorpal. It's going to be very close. Nice shield at the end there. Able to get the Vorpal on the side of Linne.
Yeah, right before the combo, so going to get that 10% damage buff. Using the EX Kuga, knock him down, CS for the mix-up. Was that... Did they leave the... That's the new move that Linne has out of the air as well. I wonder if it leaves her in the air after CS for a high-low mix-up.
After CS, I imagine it does, yeah.
Yeah, that's scary. Oh, the red missed! Oh, it didn't completely clip, but it was a knockdown enough.
Yeah, definitely CapnSugar will count it as a W, especially when it leads to something like this. Oh, nice. Putting himself on the board again, trying to go up 2-0 here in our winners finals.
Oh, EX Kuga goes the wrong way.
Flipped out of the sky. Nice tech throw again. You mentioned before, JettSett has been super consistent with the tech throws.
Yeah, it's been really impressive to be able to tech throws that consistently. When you're good defensively with this character, it's frightening for your opponent.
All right, the gem again. Cycle's getting close though. Yeah, he's gonna actually CS. That should give JettSett the Vorpal. Yeah, you can see neither player really wants to commit to anything at that range, especially JettSett. He just wanted to make sure the cycle is his first. Nice overhead.
The double overhead. You never expect it. Nice.
Oh.
We did that time, though. CS to keep himself safe, so JettSett continues the pressure.
And again, taking advantage of that shield habit, this time with the assault. Takes it to the combo, tried to mash out, ended up getting clipped. We got the CS. Oh, and then punishes the flash kick in the air.
That's where you want to be. Unfortunately, had to give up the cycle because he was in mid combo. Dash B, wasn't able to pick it up. Pressure continued. CS as soon as the gap happened.
Yeah, puts the laser on. Oh, and nice. Great tech throw. We saw CapnSugar press buttons on that earlier.
Yeah, so that was really gutsy from JettSett right there.
Yeah, the fact that he did not try to go for immediate, he just ended up going for the throw. CS, and yeah, catches him out of the air. 2-1, just run away. Yeah, it's very smart from CapnSugar right there to take a 2-0 lead. When the time is winding down like that, there is no need to approach your opponent when you have the vitality advantage.
It is one of the few games where I think you have to keep track of the time always, because combos take long enough to the point where if you play, you know, very cautiously in neutral for that long, you do have to worry about how long it's going to take for you to do damage. Oi, there it is right there.
Yeah, it converts off the gem hit.
Yeah, and there's a lot of like stray hits in this combo too, so that's like, you know, CapnSugar is already super down. Yeah, next round.
Go to the next round.
Next round.
Yeah, it started off rough for CapnSugar and just kept getting rougher.
Set the gem, tried to get around it. Oh, wasn't able to pick it up. Oh, how unfortunate. JettSett had the right idea, but the wrong execution. Cycle's almost up. Shield wins it, but immediately gets broken. No Vorpal for you.
Yeah, JettSett trying to rely on that shield to build some space back, right, to start the Vatista game up, but you open up yourself to the options that you're not shielded.
Yeah, CapnSugar continuing with the pressure. Meets him out of the air. Turns the favor as we go on. Set point for CapnSugar.
Oh, again. This time putting out the projectiles. JettSett has the life lead early. That's so important to get with Vatista. So then you can really just play that keep away game constantly. Is he too far away to really challenge? He didn't have invincible meter either. So despite the red aura, didn't want to go in. Ooh, nice punish on that projectile.
Woo, the assault from downtown. He needed something like that. He needed finally to get in. Has the Vorpal as well. Can I spend it? He was on the ground that time after the EX Kuga? Or sorry, there's just a Kuga chain shift.
Maybe CSing a little bit later, but either way, JettSett has the corner control.
Oh my, the pressure, the chip, the red mist of death. Will let your opponent know when your demise is near.
I guess the concentration here. Oh, okay, yeah, just the block alone will be able to.
Nice.
That and a nice punish for the Air Cougar right there, the C version. CS is as well to try to get enough damage. He does 3-0 to CapnSugar. Gonna take his spot in Grand Finals winner's side, as we all expected.
I believe we did expect CapnSugar looking good on the character. Has already implemented some of the changes that Linne has pretty well. I've been impressed so far. And I think that some of those changes, I don't know if they necessarily make her different or fix some of her issues, but definitely make her more deadly on offense. So